Hey, well, Jenny mentioned it. It's going to be a rainy Tuesday. So we've got a live look outside right now over Coeur d'Alene, where it seems like we get a little bit of a break from the rain now. But as Jenny Power will be tracking for us all morning long, that rain will come back.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the show. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Nicole Legoo. Like we mentioned, let's get right over to Jenny because she's tracking that rain right now. Jenny, where is it falling at the moment?
Well, currently it's moving through parts of Moses Lake and central Washington. You might have woken up to it in the overnight, but it did hear a first wave of showers move through eastern Washington and north Idaho, which is why we've got some pockets of wet roadway this morning. But currently this is kind of socking in through parts of Moses Lake as well as the Cascades and up toward northeast Washington. So that's where we're seeing the active showers right now, even though, yes, across Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, it is a mostly cloudy start here. 53 degrees is where we're at temperature wise right now through the Spokane area, but our winds are also picking up here. So it is going to be kind of an unsettled Tuesday ahead of us. Temperatures across the board, we're at 53 degrees in Wenatchee, 55 for Moses Lake, 52 currently for Coeur d'Alene, 50 degrees right now in Sandpoint. Our winds have again picked up through the Spokane area at 16 miles per hour sustained, but we are preparing to see even gustier conditions as we move into this afternoon, prompting some wind advisories for the Kittitas Valley and the lower Columbia Basin, where those areas could see gusts up to 50 miles per hour. I'm fully tracking the storm system, though, out for you in my extended forecast. But I also want to get you out the door with what we are seeing in your traffic impact this morning. And out on our roadways, again, we do have pockets where it is wet, even though we have been seeing some breaks here currently through Spokane, the sun even breaking through towards Spokane Valley and Liberty Lake. This is a live look at I-90 and Flora, where things are moving smoothly. Traffic volumes are still relatively low. As we continue to take a look across the region here at another live look for you, what we're seeing is similar road conditions. Maps so far are in the green with average drive times. Nicole?
Thank you, Jenny. And we have a school delay this morning, so Reardon Edwell is going to start 2 hours late today because of a power outage. The district says power has been out since about 3 o'clock this morning. We will let you know if we get any updates about this.
This morning, a Spokane man remains in jail. 42-year-old Josiah Ballinger faced a judge for the first time yesterday. He's accused of killing his wife in their North Spokane home on Sunday night.
So court documents say a 14-year-old boy called 911 to report this shooting. He said he and his younger brother heard their mom and stepfather arguing, and then a shot was fired. Records also show Ballinger left the home after the shooting. Officers later pulled him over and arrested him. He now faces a second-degree murder charge, and a judge set his bond at $1 million. He also cannot have contact with the children. Ballinger will be back in court on Thursday.
Right now, 2 Washington women face serious charges after Kootenai County deputies found more than 1 pound of meth in their car. The arrest happened over the weekend in Post Falls. Deputies found several plastic bags of marijuana and meth. Deputies arrested 65-year-old Lori Wainwright and 66-year-old Jeannie Sanders. Both women were charged with drug possession and drug trafficking.
Well, new this morning, the Spokane Valley Police Department says they're investigating a shooting that happened at a party over the weekend. 1 person was hurt in this shooting. SVPD says early Saturday morning, deputies responded to reports of a shooting at a party in an apartment complex off of East Alki Road. Once they got there, they found many people inside the apartment under 21, and many smelled like alcohol. Police ultimately arrested 2 18-year-olds. They think one shot himself and arrested him for unlawful possession of a firearm. They arrested the other for lying to police and supplying alcohol to minors.
In Latah County, the Sheriff's Office and Idaho State brand inspectors seized 66 horses after serving a search warrant at a home outside of Kendrick. This happened last week and has been a part of a 7-month-long investigation into animal neglect. The Latah County Sheriff's Office says this is still an active investigation.
The Washington State's Office of Financial Management told Washington state agencies to get ready for more budget cuts. The office's director sent them a letter. In it, he says there are some major shortfalls in Washington's next 2-year budget cycle. The letter now asks the agencies to find non-essential programs and services they can reduce. Just a few months ago, lawmakers approved an $80 billion supplemental budget to fund state government through 2027. That budget also made cuts. Now agencies have to submit their new budget proposals by September. Well, mixed reactions there during Game 3 of the NBA Finals. President Trump was at the game and got a mix of boos and cheers from the crowd at Madison Square Garden. There was extra security there as well because of the president's visit and because of a stabbing attack at New York's Penn Station on Sunday. All of that meant the watch parties outside of Madison Square Garden had to be further away than normal.
After the game, the president turned to the Middle East, where tensions flared yesterday when Iran and Israel traded strikes. Later, they announced a pause in the attacks.
They were going back and forth, and now they both agreed through me to stop. And we're in the final throes of what will be a very, very good deal.
President Trump officially nominated Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche to the job permanently. Meantime, the president's former personal attorney could face bipartisan Senate pushback over the latest indictment of former FBI Director James Comey and the failed $1.8 billion anti-weaponization fund.
And in your forecast here, I am tracking some rain showers that are moving across the inland northwest. Right now, we've got a band of rain filling in through the Moses Lake area and swinging up toward northeast Washington. But if you're in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, you are going to want to keep the rain jacket handy for the day today. We're watching for some more rain by mid-morning as well as into this afternoon before we start to see partly cloudy conditions this evening and just more scattered showers. Winds are also going to be gusty through this afternoon with gusts near 30 miles per hour in the Spokane area, but stronger in central Washington. Our daytime highs are also much cooler than yesterday, only reaching the mid to upper 50s through North Idaho and low 60s across Spokane and toward Colville, Republic, and down on the Palouse. Now, these temperatures are nearly 10 degrees below our average, but by this upcoming weekend, I'm tracking a big jump here, potentially even 80s. A look at that in just a few minutes.
Well, if you enjoy live music, some local bands are going to be performing here in Spokane all week long.
KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones is live to tell us about it. Brandon, this is about more than just music, but also to help feed our neighbors. Good morning. Tell us about it.
No, that's exactly right. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, Nicole. This is an awesome opportunity to not only give back, but also to take in some live local music. We know this time of the year, that is one of the best things to do. Get to support, though, some people who may just be in need. This is all for the Second Harvest Food Bank. Again, they're raising some donations, raising any type of attention they can possibly get to bring in these donations or any type of food to give back to those in need. So this is called Street Music Week. This is the 24th annual Street Music Week. Yesterday we got a chance to come out, check out some of these local performers, but they're all around town. So they're here in downtown Spokane. You can find them in the Garland District, the Perry District, Sherman Avenue, and Coeur d'Alene as well. If you need help finding them, just listen for the music and look for the red donation buckets.
Everybody just sets up on different street corners and does music from 12 to 1, and they're going to be doing it all week, Monday through Friday, and this is just something fun to do for musicians, so we love it.
So if you're interested, but you maybe can't make it out for yourself, the annual fundraiser is also online. You can find a link to donate at streetmusicweek.com. Again, that's streetmusicweek.com. Next half hour, you'll hear a little bit more from one of the bands playing this year. So that's something to look forward to. But again, every day at noon all across the inland Northwest. We've got more coming up in just about a half an hour. For now, though, we'll go ahead and toss it back to you in the studio.